At the crossroads of Italy's central regions, there is a place I deeply love, Arquata del Tronto, in the Sibillini Mountains National Park. Here, Monte Vettore's peaks touch the sky, and every step feels like a quiet reconciliation with the world. Walking this path, I feel I truly belong to my land and to my people. This tiny mountain village was shattered by the 2016 earthquake, yet its spirit endures. In Capodacqua, one of Arquata's hamlets, the community gathers around the Madonna del Sole temple, a stunning symbol of new life. Ancient traditions, resilience, and the will to rise again live in every corner. You can feel the sense of rebirth. Here I met Berardina, strong, rooted, a woman whose family has called this village home for generations.
È bellissimo che, nonostante siano 9 lunghissimi anni dalla tragedia del sisma del 24 agosto 2016, ancora oggi, nonostante le difficoltà, tantissimi italo-americani o comunque di origine italiana stiano riscoprendo la bellezza delle loro radici e vogliono comunque tornarci qui dove nel secolo scorso è cominciato il tutto.
One of her American cousins, Dominick, was so moved by the land of his ancestors that he now spends part of the year in Le Marche, surrounded by its beautiful mountains, feeling a strong connection to his heritage.
I am from the state of West Virginia in the United States, from a town called Wheeling. There's a large community of Marchigiani there because they liked the opportunity for having their own business because they were very independent. They didn't like working for padroni. And I am of Italian heritage. Both of my parents were fully Italian. My mom's family, both her parents were from this area, from the center of Ascoli, in the historic center, as well as from Capodacqua in the top of the watershed. We always came here as we were younger to visit family, and we all fell, both my siblings and myself, we all love this area. We fell in love with it, and we always considered it kind of a paradigm of good living because of the proximity to both the sea and the mountains, and everything in between is like a paradise of olive groves and vineyards, and the land is cared for, and just it's a beautiful quilt of work, and there's nothing quite like it. And when we leave it, there was always a part of us that kind of was left here. I love everything. One thing in particular is the proximity of seafood and basically, a seafood cuisine with mountain cuisine. It just all kind of bumps into each other. When you live in the country here, I cannot speak highly enough about our neighbors here. They're the most hardworking, honest, they'll do anything for you, and they're very, very engaging. They're very interested in getting to know you and inviting you over, and it's been a wonderful experience. There's been nothing quite like it. We fell in love with this general area the minute that we drove through this valley. The Calanche, it's so striking. It's very peaceful, but at the same time it's very dramatic. There's nothing quite like it. And then to have the view of the pastoral view of the olive groves. Sometimes there's sheep with the little village in the background. It's like a postcard. There's nothing quite as magical as this. One of the things that has been on a very specific level surprising or a little bit shocking is how easy it is to live here and how high the quality of life is relative to the cost. And life is very good here. You guys are sitting on a land that gives you so much. It's such a bearing land. And it's in a lot of ways much easier to live here and much sweeter to live here off the fruits of all of the good weather, the land, the culture, the tradition, the gastronomical tradition. There's nothing quite like it.